Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I play games, make games, and everything in between. And today I'm going to talk to you about my mindset when troubleshooting in Buildbox. Sometimes I feel like I've wasted hours, but that's not true. Instead, I've spent hours trying something that just wasn't working the way I thought it would. And hopefully I've learned that lesson. And if not, I'll definitely make the same mistake so I can learn the lesson again. Before I get going, please hit that like button. Making games is difficult. There's a lot of frustration, mental blocks, and basically just trying to understand how the software works. We all have an idea of the game we want to make, and pro tip, start small, start simple, because if you're trying to make a game and you don't even know how to make a finish line or a checkpoint, then your frustration level is going to be at an all-time high and your results are going to be at an all-time low. I often think about how I've spent hours and hours like trying to get a character to move when I was first using Buildbox, and I just didn't understand how the node mechanism worked, how the X, Y coordinates could change, and to be honest, certain things I still don't truly understand, but I was able to get things to finally work the way that I wanted them to by using the nodes, by trial and error, being persistent. A lot of times when I find myself struggling, I tend to have a negative perspective. It's not until months down the road when I'm able to recreate that which I was struggling in minutes do I see the power of persistence and trying not to view my failures of getting the software to do what I wanted to do as a failure, but as a difficult stepping stone in the right direction. If making a game was easy, you wouldn't be watching this video and your game would already be finished. Making games is a process, and the best way to do it is to just break it down into small, achievable goals. And if you find one goal just too much, break it up into smaller pieces. From there, just accomplish each individual goal bit by bit, move forward. Getting frustrated is part of the game. It's the persistence that keeps you going through the frustration to find a resolve, to maybe literally change the entire game mechanic of your game to something that you can achieve as opposed to something you continue to struggle with. Being able to see everything as an integral part of the learning experience will only help you in the tough times you face when developing a game. When you see a 10-minute video of me making a cool mechanic, that video probably took an hour to make. It was just only after editing and cutting everything out that you see the final results. So be patient, be persistent, and know that the struggle is part of the process. You will learn from it. Something that one day takes you 4 hours in a few months will then only take you a couple of minutes. And it's this continual cycle of learning in Buildbox, which is the really complicated software that crashes, doesn't always do what you want it to, and can just be confusing and frustrating at times when you're just trying to make something simple happen. So just know that when you're the most frustrated, you're probably also, hopefully, learning the most as well. So I just wanted to touch on that because I don't think it's talked about a lot. And personally, I always like to offer solutions, and my solution is simple. Just take a break. Yesterday, I spent multiple hours on an issue that I didn't even resolve. I just pivoted and did something completely different, which turned out to be even better. But the whole time I was taking breaks, so I would work and struggle for 30 minutes and then I would watch, I don't know, YouTube for 5 or 10 minutes. And whatever system works for you that keeps you attacking the goals that you're trying to achieve and also changing directions in where you're trying to go. If you just get so frustrated and you realize this isn't working, you need to try something else, that's okay too. So the struggle is real. Keep moving forward, even if it's bit by bit. Everyone gets frustrated, so don't give up. Let me know what struggles you're working with in Buildbox. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Peace.